Hi, Sai here from Music Radar. I'm joined by Piotr from Polyend, who has brought Endless with him. And what we're going to do here is build from scratch a new effect.
Yeah.
Something. Before we go into the patch,
Yes.
I'd like to talk to you about Endless generally. A lot of people would have been very pleased to hear the news at NAMM that you've created some kind of AI-based stompbox thing,
Yeah.
and might have blown a few brains. Tell us all about it. What is the system? We've got the hardware. We've also got what we're calling Playground,
That's
where
correct.
we design everything.
Yeah.
Talk us through what's happening.
Right. So I would probably start with explaining why we are not mentioning AI
Please, that'd be
ever
great.
on,
Yeah,
our website. I think it was Scott from JHS Pedals. He said like AI is kind of radioactive in our. I think it's a proper word for that because we hate AI slop. We don't want the fun to be taken out. So I think there is a distinct boundary where AI should be involved in creating musical instruments.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the boundaries when you create the tool that inspires you, but does not take any of the fun from you.
Yeah, the creativity, keeping the creativity alive.
That's correct.
And
yes.
as a tool to help you to
Yeah.
get
So what Endless is this like a simple pedal with three parameters.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got stereo input, stereo output. You've got expression pedal that you could assign to any of the parameters. You've got USB that is used to connect with computer.
Yep.
And there are three options how you actually want to make it produce sound or transform sound.
Okay.
So in this case, as you see, I have no input. And it does produce the sound, right?
Yeah.
So this is because the program generates the pattern itself.
Mm-hmm.
I will explain how exactly it does it in a second.
Yeah.
So the three options are one, either code it. You've got SDK. If you're a coder, you could do the heavy lifting yourself.
Yeah, sure.
And then this is like an open source, and you treat it as yours, 100%.
Yeah.
The other option is, if you don't know how to code and have some idea, to use the Playground, where you describe your effect in your own words and your own language, and kind of talk to the system.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I want to have like an effect that is a delay that reverses every second bounce.
Yeah, okay.
You hit enter, it proposes you three options, and then you stick to one, and then you test it with your guitar, with your synth, whatever. Afterwards, if you want to change something, like say, hey, I want this parameter to do that or this, if it's not already in the prompt, or you would like the system to propose something, you could do so, and you could suggest some actions. We've got like hold action, we've got like press action.
Yeah.
And you basically hit enter, it generates the code. So it's not just generation the code. The system goes through the whole vast database of DSP algorithms that we created.
Yeah.
Well, over the years, producing trackers, synths, and mainly the Endless for DSP effects.
Yeah, okay.
There is a huge, ever-evolving library of effects that we prioritize in the first place, so the system uses that. But if there is not an effect that it founds in the database, it can connect a couple of them together.
Okay.
So if you want to overdrive, that goes to reverb, that goes to delay, and you type it in, it will try to find it in our system, then stitch it together using LLM models.
Oh, right.
But if it is out of the scope of our system, it will generate the DSP code itself from the scratch.
Right. Okay.
And this is where magic can happen.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes you have to be very deliberate what you actually need,
Yes. Yeah.
or wait for a happy accident to happen. Language is just not the best. You do not translate everything. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you can say, let this press freeze, right? Freeze the sound.
Mm-hmm.
And it can mean loads of things.
Different things, yeah.
So you have to be very
It's
deliberate.
interpreting different things. Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah.
if you do so and it does not do the effect, you could say revert to the previous version, or just to do it from scratch.
Okay.
Or fun thing is to have some idea, type in some prompt, and then do it twice or 3 times, and then have a little bit different results.
Okay.
Because it's generating like on the fly, so you do not know what to expect. There is, not a set of very deliberate things that it has to do. It will figure it out on the way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think a little later, what we'd like to do something from scratch.
Sure.
But also, so you were saying there are 3 ways.
Right.
So the other thing is the
third one is to use the plates, which
that's
is
the community, right?
That's the community effects. As of now, because it's only in our hands, we developed a couple of the effects ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go to whichever, like a tape looper, you see that there is a little bit of explanation, and then you can listen to a demo what it does and download this one for free.
Yeah.
We also prepared, our graphic designer prepared those graphics for the
That's the loop one.
yeah.
Yeah.
For this is particularly the one, and if you want to get this plate because you like this particular effect, you could buy it from ourselves. You could also buy the blank plates, as we call them, and then
Like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And we will give you all the specifications so you can print it with UV printer yourself.
Yeah.
UV printer
locally,
is
yeah.
something that you should find locally.
Yeah. Or you can get your Sharpie out and have a plate.
Yeah.
Now,
We have the drum machine here.
TRAS.
This is hooked up to the...
Yeah. We want to build for the TRAS something like a looper of some kind. Let's mess around with
Okay.
playing with that. So, what can we describe? We've spoken about the do's and don'ts of prompts and stuff.
Yeah.
So we can just dive straight in with quite an open idea.
Sure.
How would be the best way to describe this? Do we think?
I mean, it just depends on if you want to be very specific or not. We could start very general and then
Let's go
specify.
general.
So
Yeah.
Generate or create a looper for a drum machine. I wouldn't utilize any of those on tempo, so I would just hard code the tempo. You've got 122, yeah?
1, 2, 2, yeah.
Oh, wait. Do we need a tempo for a looper? Not really. No.
No, you can. Yeah.
So what would we like to, and it's, it will loop the thing you've inputted. Do we want to mangle this in time? Or?
I think we do want to mangle this. Yeah.
Okay.
We can do reversing. We can do
Yeah, I would probably, to make it more...
chop it up a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like a rhythmical, I would say, after recording the loop, chop it into 8 equal pieces
Yeah.
or slices.
Yeah.
Equal EQ no. Yes.
That's it.
Slices, and allow me to first of all maybe reshuffle it.
Yeah.
Reshuffle them.
And then maybe should we have a probability control?
I would say something that will trigger, like, reverse the beat.
Yeah. The beat, like the slice, each slice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or add an effect, or maybe repitch it, or let's go
Or
with
repitch it. That's a good one.
pitching is tricky, but let's have it go.
Oh no, I'm always picking the bad things. Aren't I?
Well, yeah, we are learning how much it can
Stress testing.
Yes. Repeat, and I'll say use very lightweight algorithm.
Good. It's nice to keep the.
Just in case.
Yeah, I don't want it to go crazy.
Probability, you say, because I said, you said probability, so I would go like add some probability that triggers, don't mind the errors, it will figure it out.
Yeah, it knows.
Also, if I were to write it in Polish or Japanese or whatever, I can, and it will speak with my language.
Oh, wow, that's great.
That is cool about LLMs.
Yeah.
That triggers, and so probability that triggers a slice reverse.
Uh-huh.
Just in case it knows what the looper means,
Okay.
let the looper be based on single button actions. So rec
Overdubs.
Dub.
Yeah.
play,
Okay.
hold button to reset or delete the loop. I probably could get away
That's
without it.
yeah.
It will understand,
It,
but
yeah, it
just
kind
in
of
case.
knows. It knows exactly, sort of roughly what loopers do and how they work. And
Okay.
let's go. Let's
go.
see how it goes. So this can, I suppose, the more specific kind of prompts you're putting in would make this a lot quicker, and that's actually comes out quite quickly. I didn't expect it to be so quick.
Well, that's the first
Yeah.
step that is quick. So it just reassures that it understands. Just
Yeah.
because we didn't give it any specific values for the.
So it's asking us,
What?
it's giving us three choices,
Yeah.
what we'd like, and then we can go from there. So tight glitch groove.
So let's shuffle, pitch, and reverse prob,
probability, yeah.
and then order, pitch, flip
Flip
chance, and then the chaos, pitch, reverse.
I like swingy cut-ups.
Let's-
B, let's go option B.
Let's go B. And now it will take like
This will be a longer process now.
5 to 15 minutes,
Yeah.
depending on how heavy it is. This is where the tokens are being used, so we could calculate how many tokens were used. But I assume this will be like 100 tokens.
Yeah.
So again, up to $1 for such ask.
Yeah.
There is a risk that it will be utter turd.
We're in a punchy cut-up drum looper that flips slices into tight, jumpy grooves with a hint of tape-style pitch motion.
Short press, cycles, record, play, overdub, play. That's how
That sounds
the
good.
loopers should
So,
work. So I'm downloading it. I could also submit it.
yeah.
So yes, you can share it with our community.
Before you've even listened to it, you can share it.
That's probably not the best way to
No,
do it.
no,
It
but there's
will
the option
go.
there, yeah.
It will go to our engineering team or quality assurance team to
Yeah.
check if the quality is there.
Real humans will be listening to it
100%.
just to confirm that it's good enough.
That it's doing the thing that
It says,
that it says. Drum slice. I have it here. I will just reset just in case the USB.
Uh-huh.
So you see that the endless will pop up here as a drive.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Just dragging in.
dragging in.
That's it.
That's the indicator that something is loading.
Yeah. And that's you don't see anything. You don't need to open up folders, chucking.
Absolutely
you're not
no.
changing any
Now,
scripts
now
anywhere.
you see that
and drop.
endless is not here. It will pop in once again, and it will be like empty, waiting for one more.
There we
See,
go.
like
Yeah.
I'm waiting for another
Mm-hmm.
file. So let's see what we have. Like order, pitch, flip probability. If you
Okay.
just feed
I'll
it.
hit the.
Okay, so that's the clean mix. So I will set up the input, output, and mix to 50%, so we still hear the original
Yeah.
beat. Okay, I can already hear something which is not great. We can tell it to not alter the original thing, but okay, let's give it a try. I'm recording. Already doing something.
Yeah.
Okay, it does work. So
That has worked, yeah.
there is order, so it will probably change the order if I put the mix 100%. This is just a loop, what we are hearing now.
Yeah, I can kill that.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting.
Although it did pass through something, if you could hit play. That's weird, and this is where I would say, hey, there is, while I'm playing my loop, I don't want to hear any input.
Yeah.
But actually, if you could play it once again, yeah, it's especially when it's full mix, full wet.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's stop this machine and see what the... That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
We've got flip probability, so no flip probability, no flip at all.
A little bit.
Yeah. And awesome. there's the pitch.
Okay.
Okay. So it repitches the whole thing.
Yeah. So we've not.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So that
makes sense. This time.
Also, this is like problem with language.
We should have said keep the tempo, etc.
Maybe, and so be more specific. But what is great that we could do it now and say, hey, I want to tweak it.
Yeah.
So let's hear a bit more order. It's good that in 12 it knows that it needs to be original.
Yeah.
Flip probability. Let's just delete it and try recording.
Try another one.
Sorry, not closer, shorter one. Okay. So now we have a shorter, and because I said it shorter sample or loop, because could you turn it off? So there will be more cuts within the same range, right? So let's go for less probability. Change the order. It does something, So it's a very good starting point. I kind of like this one.
I like that too. What was the hold was delete? What was the momentary?
It's start recording. It's like here, it's just basic. Well, overdub. Maybe we could try overdub. So can you?
I'll fire up again.
Can you start over?
Is that in there?
Okay, more or less. Okay. So added on top of that, I added a little bit more.
Bit more craziness going in there.
Yeah.
So we can really mash up the loops quite easily. Now, so we won't do this now because this has taken so much time already. But we could then go back, tweak the idea that we want to keep the tempo the same, but just change the pitch of the slices, etc.
Or just figure out which slice to pitch, or don't pitch every slice, pitch every second, or use probability to decide which one to pitch. Pitch an octave down, so it's still in the tempo, etc., etc.
So you would just literally go back and describe the next step.
100%, yes.
And then generate again.
First thing I would do, what I hate about it is when you are recording, you can hear both. Which is a mistake. So I would say, hey, I can hear while recording, I can hear something, fix it, and it will do. I can also say, hey, propose some improvement. Improvement. This is how you spell no.
An E after the V. There you go. So you've asked Playground to propose improvements itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
So it's thinking.
So like.
Tasteful improvements. Oh, that's a good start.
Yeah. So we've got like slice fade maybe.
Yeah. Shuffle rate.
Shuffle rate knob, so reshuffle happens, has less often, steadier grooves. Okay, accent drive. Yeah, and so if I like it, I go for that. If I don't, so it's actually within the context, within the session, it stays within the context.
Yeah.
So you cannot.
It's not going to start sort of throwing out crazy ideas at you. It wants to keep you, on the
But
rails.
those are like legit, and maybe if they are not great, they might open some possible ideas.
Yeah. And again, the happy accidents, that's where it's all going to possibly occur.
So we have like 50 seconds to play with, and then I said make it 8 equal slices. It wouldn't make sense if I recorded a minute and then have like slice every whatever seconds.
Yeah.
So maybe I would say, hey, just instead of what do we have here, like pitch or probability, allow me to change the number of slices or do it automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, the more the lengthier the loop, the more slices, etc. So, endless possibilities.
Amazing. I do like how you've done this, actually. I was having to play with this earlier. I do. Oh. Good quality rotaries, very good. This is the standard of Polyend quality we've come to expect.
What is worth mentioning, this is like, our own design, CNC machine. As the enclosure, we tend to do the stuff hard way. We could have used like Hammond pre-made enclosures, but we,
that's not
Polyend. Yeah.
No. So pops open, little magnetic plate.
Yeah.
And you've still got the controls. I'll put that there. Hopefully that'll pick up on that one. So you've got the 3 controls listed as well.
If you hold this button, you still have like secondary function for every. It's like independent on the file, so we get like input, output, and mix. Just because, dependingly on the effect or the patch you generated, you need some kind of control of those.
Yeah. So despite the similarly kind of, I suppose, simplistic kind of outlook, there's quite a lot of control you've got out of 3 rotaries and 2 stomp buttons.
Yeah, and still you've got the expression pedal, so it's quite,
on the side there,
yeah. Plus, as I mentioned, there are 2 like action buttons, action gestures, so to say. One is just hold it.
Yeah.
And then this will trigger some kind of another mode. Another is to click it. So in this example, whenever I click it, it changes the physical modeling.
Yeah. Cycling through,
Oh, here you see like more of a stringy. When I hold it, it will just generate another Euclidean sequencer, sequencer passage or pattern.
So tell us more about the prompt on this guy. So you went into Playground.
That's correct, yeah.
You just typed in, tell us what you typed in, because you got the prompt original.
I did type in, I want to have a thing that generates sounds, no input necessary.
Yeah.
That creates Euclidean patterns, and the sound generation is done by physical modeling algorithms.
Yeah.
Give me 20 different patterns and 10 different algorithms or sound shaping algorithms. I think I just hit enter, and then next I thought that it would be great to have tempo.
Yeah.
So I decided to put the tempo here. And
so
also,
you're then designing that bit, the specific layout you can then tune to your specific requirements.
Because it gave me something that was just not as I intended.
Sure.
So then I thought, oh, okay, I need a tempo, because I didn't anticipate it. That this happens a lot with this system, so you don't know what you need afterwards. But you can also add it.
Yeah.
So, this is a tempo.
Yeah.
This one, as far as I remember, was just allow me to change the sound.
Yeah.
That's it. So it seems like there is a little bit of decay.
Okay, so it's got a few little prompts it's kind of come up with on its own.
Exactly. I could say, hey, ditch the decay, maybe leave it as 1 second, be very, very specific. Or
let it make its own way.
Yeah. This is like a tune, and I remember it wasn't quantized, so I asked it to quantize. So
steps.
You can kind of play it. If I had this hooked up to some expression pedal, I could set it up like so.
Yeah, you can almost sort of play it in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm scrolling through the different physical modeling generators.
And how many did you say you put in? You asked to go for? Loads.
I think 10.
10.
But they are,
Sounds enough.
Some are similar.
Yeah.
There is this one which is distinctive. This is more like carpal strong string type of.
Yeah.
There is some filtering going on.
Mm-hmm. And what was the holding down one again? That was
This is the coolest bit because I asked it to make patterns that are Euclidean.
Yeah.
And I probably said something about the intervals between two tones.
Yeah.
So you hear. Okay, now. Different pattern, different interval.
Yeah.
I love this sort of stuff. Definitely huge inspiration was the Kidei song from Obvious.
Yeah.
Obvious band.
Did you type that into the prompt as well?
No. I don't think it would understand it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes people might tend to say, I want this to sound like
that guy,
Jimmy Page, and
okay,
what do you mean? So you could have a try. You could give it a go.
Okay, so I'm a bit of a metalhead, right?
Okay.
This primarily is a guitar sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to know if it can do a sort of almost a kind of preamp style modeling of, like some of the very djenty style bands that are around.
This is where I will need to stop you a little bit because.
Yeah, temper my expectations.
Yeah. The DSP here is not huge, although we are already working on next gen of that with bigger DSP chip. But this will not handle heavy stuff. And the thing what you said, like
modeling-esque. I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
This is unfortunately too heavy. Like we have this vintage cab.
Yeah.
And I deliberately say to the system. Because we didn't have anything on our DSP library yet.
Yeah.
I said create some very lightweight emulation of the vintage cab, but it's not like modeling. Same goes to like multi track pitch.
Yeah.
Pitch. How do you call it? Well, pitch trackers basically.
Yeah.
Polyphonic pitch trackers.
Polyphonic, yeah.
That's very hard for the DSP.
Yeah. That's the most expensive kind of resource on most of these models.
We just we need to upgrade the chip. That'll be more suitable for that.
So we're focusing solely. For guitarists, they're going to be going for effects like these kind of reverbs and some of the distortions and stuff.
I have the categories here, so look at like delays, drives, glitch effects, granular loopers are great. I love fiddling with loopers. So what I was trying to do 2 days ago, Tom York's Bloom, where he plays piano and puts it over through the modular system.
Yeah.
And he plays something, loops it.
Yeah.
And it slowly evolves into like broken cassette.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like this, and I was trying to do it. It was quite tricky. I came out with something. Funny enough, during production of that, Johnny Greenwood wrote me a message that he's into that. Because no way.
The timing.
No way. It happens exactly the same time. So that. I'm trying to say that the like a looping aspect and evolving, it's pretty cool. Like here we've got the glitch loop, which my idea was to record something and then chop it into whatever number of equal slices and then mash them together. So you play a guitar, you loop it or whatever input, and then it just makes it like reshuffles it.
Okay. Yeah,
And
the amount of things we can do here is
yeah,
just crazy
like
endless. Obviously.
what else? Some saturation, like Rat Screamer. That
Yeah, that explains itself.
yeah.
So Amp Studio, there is a bit of
This is something that emulates amplifier.
Yeah.
Adds a little bit of kind of pre-drive
Mm-hmm.
on it, and adds a little bit of reverb.
Okay.
But again, these are not something that is like very impressive because of.
Like you say, the power.
You need a lot
required.
of power for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like convolution reverb would be also
Yeah.
a bad example because it's too heavy.
Yeah. So artists getting in touch with you, Johnny Greenwood, you just mentioned. Someone else has got in touch with you and you've been working with?
Well, yeah, a couple of artists.
Yeah.
One of which is Aphex Twin, and we want to produce some kind of prototype-ish type of device
Yeah.
related to Perk. So I think he's still into Perk and
Yeah.
always willing to get bigger thump on the kick
Yes.
and moving hi-hats. And I think we are already done with the hi-hat thing.
Wow.
So maybe we'll just ship the unit to him and see how
it
it
goes.
goes. It's just
Yeah.
it's just very easy-going. There are no.
I love that though.
Huge.
I love that. You got these things happening and all stuff's going on the
those are
side.
so nice and pop in like randomly, and I love that we inspire some artists
Yeah.
that inspired us.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Piotr. Well, that's endless. It is endless, utterly endless. And thank you so much for coming. Do hit the comment section. We'd love to know what you think about this version of AI within music and the creativity we can get. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that business. Notifications on. And we'll see you soon for some more gear demos. So until then, bye-bye.